And if you are watching on archive as usual, you might want to skip ahead 10-15 minutes as I wait for the chat room to fill up and just generally fill time. And I come in during, I come into the chat. Okay, so for those listening to the archive, I just come into the chat and people are already there chatting up themselves. I've created this tiny little community of people now. It's kind of awesome. And I've walked in on a Rocco's Modern Life chat, which is not a show I've thought about in a long time. Hello, people. How are you this evening? But Far is right. Rocco's Modern Life got away with a lot of things for Nickelodeon that really probably shouldn't have aired. It was very gross out. It was very innuendo. It's a Nickelodeon cartoon where the lead character works a works an adult hotline. Cameron 253. We're going to get into that. We'll wait for a few more people to show up first because I know it's going to be hot topic. Oh no, not again. Hey, it's only a few minutes in and I've already got a... I had frame drops. Like, either YouTube changed how much data you could actually broadcast during a stream, or Comcast is throttling my connection to YouTube. One or the other. Because for some reason, I just cannot keep it... I can't keep data going to it. But yeah, just in case it got cut off, we're going to wait. We're going to wait until there's more people in here before we get into the particular topics of the day that are near and dear to my heart. I don't remember Plastic Addict episodes by number, so if you want to know if I still have something from an episode, it's better to ask based on the toy I reviewed. Wait. Coboxite. A new robot arena? As in, like, the game. As in, like, the build your own BattleBot game. This is really important to me right now. I really want to know this. And in the meantime, I didn't watch Camp Lazlo. It was a little beyond my... common cartoon watching time. So I used to just watch any cartoon that came out, and I knew a little bit about all of them, and Camp Lazlo kind of fell after that. Oh, in early access. God. I love Robot Arena. Robot Arena 2 was the one game I could win, like... I could win tournaments in. Like, I was really proud. Like, that's the one game where I had, like, some kind of, like, proof. It was like, hey, look, I'm really good at this game. You know, for the most popular forum that game was played on, I was #1 ranked in online battles. I always loved playing that game. And apparently the early access has a 23% positive rating so far. Lovely. Well, it's early access, so it's either pre-alpha or pre-beta. It's in a really early stage. So hopefully they still have a lot of time to fix that up, because I would love for a new Robot Arena game. Any mech in any fiction, what would you want in real life? That's actually difficult. I'm not a mech guy. I'm a big robot guy, which there's a very big difference. If I could You know, like if I could pilot a Gao Gaigar, that would be awesome. Favorite incarnation of Bebop and Rocksteady? Always the originals. Always the originals. Mutants in Manhattan. Is that the new game? I haven't looked into Turtles games, because the last couple times I did, they turned out pretty awful. Can I stream Turtles in time? When the new movie's out, we might stream the old SNES Turtles in time, just for the cheap tie-in. Just for the cheap attention. Okay, so in the game, you can't make a wedge with a chassis. It has all chassis. Oh, that's... Ugh. Okay, that's not good. Okay, hopefully that's something that gets fixed. 'Cause that does feel like a... That feels like an alpha build or beta build thing. And eventually they get a little bit more... A little bit more complicated in design. Far I do. That they showed off, like, I was really hoping the Classics line would give me a Shredder that had a shirt and looked like he did in the cartoon. I know they did the Toon Turtles in the original line, but those really weren't cartoon accurate. I mean, they kind of were, but they're also, like, super silly in design. Like, beyond what the game itself was. Or beyond what the show itself was. So I would be hard-pressed to call that line accurate. In Reboot, what format would you be? Why would you want to be anything but Guardian? The Guardians are awesome in Reboot. Like, I want Glitch. I want an Omni tool that can do anything I program it to do. Thoughts on the new Monster Hunter amiibo? The Monster Hunter Stories game is a little bit interesting because it is a different take on the Monster Hunter formula. So it's kind of an interesting thing. Other than that, it's weird to see a kid riding a little Rathalos. It's kind of cute, though. It's kind of cute. I might. Yeah, I might pick that up. Am I liking Victorion so far? Any Combiner War, it's a little bit hard to say am I liking it or not, because unfortunately, like, it's all the same mold, so I'm still getting a lot of the same experiences, but the remolds are really extensive, so those are appreciated. There's just not a whole lot more to experience in the toy. Let's see. Thoughts on the newest DC Comics reboot they're doing? Number one, I don't want to spoil it, because there might be people watching that have not read the comics and want to read them for themselves. And two, it's way too long-winded. And 253, no. Omni tools, that's a phrase that's been around a lot longer than Mass Effect's been around. I don't like Mass Effect. I've tried playing it, I just didn't like the gameplay style. It's just not my thing. So I will never make a intentional Mass Effect reference. Unless I'm referencing really awful endings that are red, blue, green. Oh, far. I'm actually ashamed to admit I want to see the new Turtles movie. I do like how much of the old cartoon is in it from, you know, Krang, Bebop, Rocksteady, and the Technodrome. It looks like it's going to be really cool. Which is really... because it's Michael Bay doing something else to my childhood heroes, it's a little bit unfortunate to me. It's like I really don't want to support this, but kinda, I kinda do. I'm kinda curious. Ah, Ballistics. Hope you get well soon, man. Man, everyone I know has gotten sick lately, or has had, like, everyone has had a bad day today. Favorite incarnation of Prowl? There really haven't been all that many when you think about it. They're mostly all G1 based. I don't know, the IDW one rubs me the wrong way, but I think that's completely intentional by the writers. Um, mm. It's gonna... Let's see who else. Oh no, X-Men Apocalypse. Nah. I'm not big on the X-Men movies to begin with, and that one just does not look up to par. Favorite host is Snack Cake. You're just someone who wants to make a weird question every time. Probably the Orange Cupcake. Cameron, Casey Jones is already in this Ninja Turtle movie. As I drop frames exactly as I answer that. Yeah, Casey Jones is already in this current Turtle movie. So I would actually put a better bet on Toko and Razor. Just because after that, I'm not sure who else you would do. 'Cause everyone else kind of came up lame and aren't remembered very well. Yes, I heard a Ecto Cooler is back. If I can get an Ecto Cooler and an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pie, like the vanilla pudding pie with like an inch of just like green frosting all over it. Like, it'd take a year off of my life at this stage of my life. It would cut my lifespan by a year to eat one of those. But I kind of miss that stuff. It's that old junk food I had as a kid. All right, I do want to get into this today, so let me go ahead and tweet that out really quick. All right. That's done. I'm still watching these frames. Like, can I really quick coding? Yeah, that's all good. Pisces, we don't have time for my thoughts on ancient Greece because I really love old Greek mythology. You're talking to someone who read through all of the Odyssey. .253, I had a stream recently where it was like over 20,000 frames dropped. It was really rough. I don't even think I posted that archive. But I'm still getting frame droppage here. Like, it hasn't gone that high, but I'm at like a 3.5% of my frames have dropped so far. So I'm still getting some weird issue with YouTube. I don't know if it's, I explained it earlier in the stream. It's either because Comcast is throttling my internet speed to YouTube, which would also explain my slow YouTube uploads, or YouTube's just been really problematic for the last month. I have to figure out which is which. Okay, so load up. Now, as you can see, I'm pretty much around the same spot I was before. However, I have done some level grinding. As you can see, everyone is now up to level 40, at least. Everyone's got a fair bit more spells. More importantly, we're trying to spec out because we're going to the Phoenix Cave. We've got one party member left to get. Also, you'll notice for the Phoenix Cave, everyone is equipped with a flame shield. The flame shield will make the Phoenix Cave a lot easier. I was going... Okay, Gemini, I explained it earlier. I'm not going to talk the comic book spoilers because some people haven't read the comic yet and they want to see it for themselves. So there's some things I'm not going to talk about. But as you can see, yeah, I've done some level grinding. I meant to grind up 2 teams because the Phoenix Cave requires 2 parties in order to go through it. That said, things went bad here today, so I did not have the time I needed to get a second team grinded up. So instead, we're gonna cheap it, and we're gonna use Mog and make every monster fight go away. Okay, Jetfire, I think the hashtag is really dumb, but I am very much an equality person, and I am very much a fan of, you know what, if it tells a good story, do it. You know, if it's an interesting story, if it's a story worth telling, do it. Don't do it just for the sake of attention. Don't do it for the sake of, well, I just kind of want to shake things up and shock people. You know, do it because you have a good reason to do it. Like, I would agree that it might be Comcast that's affecting my internet speed, but I don't know why it would be the upload to YouTube that they would throttle and not the download. Because I can still watch YouTube stuff 1080 quality just fine. No, Jetfire, the Elsa girlfriend thing, we discussed that before. Again, if it's the right story and if it's the right thing to do, then do it. But don't do it just for shock value, and don't do it just because social media got a hashtag trending for a day. I don't think it's gotten pathetic. I don't think it's gotten pathetic or dumb. You know, if you know, that is an actual sector of life, you know, there are, we do have like same-sex couples and relationships and things like that. If they were better represented in the first place, then you wouldn't have hashtags like give Captain America a boyfriend, give Elsa a girlfriend. The hashtags are dumb. But again, I honestly think if it tells the right story, go ahead and do it. Alright, here's how this is going to go. Okay, we're putting that talk aside because it's very easy for it to spiral out of control. So let's just focus on the game now, because we're at a pretty pivotal point here. Here we go. Oh, who was my other team? Okay. Log, Go-Go, Cyan, and Realm. So this was B team I was attempting to build up. Press right shift or left shift to switch between the two parties. Is it? Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I will admit, I can't. Okay, so I can't remember which of the teams makes it to the end. I want. There is a crossover point, so I guess it doesn't matter. But we're going after Locke, so we do. I do want to make sure that Celez is the one that finds him. Okay, so let me go ahead and quickly equip everyone here. The only reason we are equipping this team is just in case they happen to run into the red dragon, because there's a flame dragon in this cave, one of the 8 that we are running into. I might take a shot at it with the stronger party, but this party is just not going to work. Okay, sprint shoes, and what else do we need? Where is her fake mustache? There we go. Mog is going to need the charm. Can I do Beast Machine's Rat Trap for Plastic Addict? That toy is not bad. Like, the character design might be bad, but the toy is not bad. And character design in the show is not reason enough to condemn it as a toy. Yeah, I need him with the... Oh, did I use my last one? No. There we go. Alright. Alright, so... B squad gets to hit the button first. I am sending in A squad. And we've already got a fight. And we'll see if I've leveled it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to turn it off. Whirling umbrella. Oh no, confused. Okay, yeah, I should be fine here. Have I seen the screens from the Power Ranger movie? You mean the, like the actual photos? I'm happy that the suits aren't just CG. Like, and they do look better in actual designs, but man, they hated Edgar. Yeah, I almost like the costumes when I see them in person. Okay, I've got the ward bangle on. All right, so the Phoenix Cave, if you've never seen it, and this is going to be a trap hole. Oh, I forgot it landed me on spikes, but I remembered it was a trap. Okay, what did that do there? No, it's not too bad. So if you've never seen the Phoenix Cave, the whole thing to this place is... it basically is the forerunner to the multiplayer, the cooperative maps in Portal. Like, that's literally the best way I could describe it. I have to switch between my two parties to unlock different doors and make sure one can get farther into the dungeon. And eventually they will hit a point where I can let the other team farther into the dungeon. Thoughts on Mad TV? I was a fan of it. I've gotten to talk to Phil Lamar, which was awesome. He's a really cool dude. Yeah, I've saw there's some people that want Pretenders. I'm like, why? Pretenders would be so awful today. Okay, that's one of the paths I'm gonna need at some point. I need to get back to that front room. Oh, a little too fast. Pretenders could technically be good, but remember, look how depleted things are now when we because of the budget. Like, look at how much smaller and more hollow and more simple Transformers have gotten because the budget is so low on them now. Now imagine them also making a second toy to pack in with a Transformer figure to act as a Pretender shell. Like, the only way Pretenders would work, and I figured this out, Pretenders would work in two ways. One, if you redid the Pretender idea as, say, like, if you had like a mutant head style gimmick where the head swapped out. So like you have your like robot mode head that actually looks like the robot toy, and then you switch it over and it looks like the head of the Pretender shell. That's the kind of, that might work. The idea I like more is for anyone who knows how Brave toys work, like toys in the Brave line, the big ones usually have a core figure. Like, they have like a little like car that transforms into a little robot or transforms into a block. And the block itself inserts into the back of the big robot, and that's like either lets a head flip up or something like that. That's how I would think that's the only way I could get a modern Pretender to work. Whereas if the Pretender was the large toy and then you had the small figure that could kind of tuck up and insert into the larger figure's back in order to complete the robot mode. Which is Wing Edge. The toy with my head, yes, I still have that. That's Animorph Tobias. I don't throw away anything from Plastic Addict. I have it all still. Any Pretenders made from gold plastic? Yes. The Ultra Pretenders, like the rarest ones because they were so big. Those were made of gold plastic. And I know because I used to own one. I got it at the same time as I got my Fortress Maximus. It was in that big bag of like free loot. And half of the toy is gold plastic, so I went, nope, trading this off, and I have a BotCon Alpha Trion instead. 253, those reviews are scripted, so it's not during the review that I notice these things. I noticed it all beforehand, so it's all written down. That was an intended gag, was to point out, oh my god, this actually kind of looks like me. Okay, do I just have to... Yeah, okay, I just have to bear through the spikes, I guess. Which is sapping my HP really fast. The cheapest place to buy old Transformers toys? There is none. There is no secret shop that tells you... there's no secret shop that gives you like a super discount on G1 stuff. It's all luck, and it's all just right timing, right place, right time. Alright, this gets into a little bit more of what said. I actually probably, now that I think of it, I think I can walk off of that bridge. I always thought I couldn't, but I think I can. And that was the safe way to get through there, but whatever. I'm across now. Now we can go a little bit with, well, very little bit with Mog. Favorite anime style game? Probably the Phoenix Wrights. If you call that, well, I guess you can call that animated style because it has an anime now. But I just played through the second, Miles Edgeworth game. Oh, wrong button. Which was really good. Like, it didn't come out officially in the US. It was fan translated, and the fan translation is phenomenal. Empty! Yeah, so that wing edge, for some reason, is the only treasure we're actually going to find in this whole place. Every other chest, completely looted. Gee, I wonder who's in here who could have looted all of these treasure chests. Do I watch anime? And if so, my favorite anime. Favorite anime is Slayers. I think I ask that I answer that question a lot. Which I don't mind, because like I really do love that show. Actually, one of the guests at MetroCon this year is Eric Stewart, who everyone knows as Brock from Pokemon and Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! But he was also Gowry, the lead male character in Slayers. I'm like, oh, I get to talk to Gowry. And that's the second. That'll be the second actor from Slayers I've gotten to talk to. The other one was Crispin Freeman, who was Zelgadis. Ow! Empty! Tricked me! Should I do... do I still have my dual disc? I think so? If I do, it's still packed away somewhere long... I wouldn't have him sign my dual disc, if only because the dual... I like displaying my autograph stuff. And that's just too big. I couldn't hammer that onto the show. Or onto, like, the wall or the shelf. I don't like getting the easy stuff. Like, for Eric Stewart, I wouldn't want anything Kaiba or Brock related. And if I'm gonna have him do something like that, it's gonna be the first Brock toy. Yay! I've got all the blitzes now. What's the last one? Soul Spiral. Oh, it's the worst one. It's the worst blitz in the whole game. Sacrifice self to fully heal all other party members. Do you know how much this one sucks? Sabin is one of the best characters to put in the Coliseum, which is all automatic battles. You have no say in what fights. And it's all one-on-one. You versus monster. Jetfire. Don't start that, because, like, the Black Zarak toy is GPS. Black Zarak is infamous for having gold plastic parts. Not just chrome gold, like actual gold plastic. Also, Ben, GPS is not an artistic choice. It's a manufacturing choice because the manufacturer went really cheap with their materials one day. Ben, ordering me what to do to other chat members is a really good way of getting yourself banned. Fair warning. And yes, Far. It needs to be a Transformer that is mostly gold plastic. So, like, Beast Wars 2 Randy. Which I believe is Snarl or Razorback. Done up in all gold plastic. Ooh, save point. But yeah, like I've seen people in videos like literally crush like Beast Wars Randy in their hand. Razor Beast, thank you, Far. That toy is also spring-loaded, so it has the potential to blow itself up, too. Fun. Okay, I need to go up here. Eee. Okay, yeah, Randy is not the, like, first name you think of. Boingy, 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 boingy. When you hear of Transformers, but boingy. In Japan, names like that, boingy, 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 are actually kind of exotic. You know, the same way, boingy, boingy, boingy. Yoshi from Mario sounds exotic here. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Because we just don't have names like that. So a name, boingy, boingy, like Randy, actually makes sense in Japan. Alright, time to cool the lava. Oh no, it's all gone brown. All brown and misty. Ooh. Looks like molten chocolate now. No, I would not play Minecraft on the Vive. Boingy, boingy. I remember there's something around that direction. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Boingy, boingy. Boingy, 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 boingy. Okay, we gotta get the other team across now. Worst Kamen Rider series. It's very much a personal taste. They put a lot of work into all of them, so it's just a matter of which one you don't like. You know, I don't like Ryuki. Like, that's the least one I've seen. That's the least favorite one I've seen. Yeah, I'm still enjoying Ghost. Ghost is... The plot in Ghost is going for this mystery that I'm not completely sold on, but... It's actually done a fairly decent job. Oh, great, I gotta go all the way back. I shouldn't have boingy-boingied. But, like, it's done a decent job keeping things interesting. Was it this way? Yes, it was. Is there a voice actor I would like to meet? There's a lot of voice actors I would love to meet. I've met Peter Cullen, so that's really cool. That takes... Oh, wait. I should not go down there. So, like, that takes one off the bucket list. And a big one is like one of the ones I'd really like to touch it, like Frank Welker. Frank Welker would be really cool. Optimus Prime got a big G1 lot for $25. Man, was there anything good? Is they all just broken? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Let's see. And yeah, Far. Rob Paulson is a huge name on my must talk to at some point list. He goes to Dragon Con, but Dragon Con is just way too big for me. So I never make it up there. I will say one thing about being in oh man, I've been wasting all the AP I've been getting in this place, and I've been wasting it. Okay, that's annoying. Ribbon. Okay, I forgot that we got another ribbon here. That's good. Ribbon's exceptionally good relic in this game. Alright, come on. Can I do Turtles Forever on TJTV? Maybe? I don't know. Like, I'll be honest, between YouTube's stance on fair use and Blip shutting down, TJTV has been really hard to do. It's the bad part is because of this, TJTV has been reduced to work I can't profit off of, and it's the most work of any video I do. Like, TJTV takes a solid 2 weeks to make between researching, watching, filming, editing. It's the most labor-intensive video I could possibly do. So I could either make 2 weeks of my standard videos and hopefully get like a TJ reviews or a Plastic Addict out, or I could do like one. Or like I could do one TJ TV and make no money off of the work. So it's a bad situation all around. Jetfire, I can't. Like, I literally cannot. I cannot post those episodes to YouTube. And I wouldn't get money from it because YouTube would take them down immediately. And then all it does is threaten my channel. And I can't afford to have my channel threatened. So, like, right now, it sucks, but TJTV is what it is. Like, it's just in this little void until I figure out how I can make it practical again. Cameron, no, I'm not going to put donations on the stream like Twitch does. Like, there is, like, a tip jar function that YouTube can do. I'd rather people just use the Patreon. Like even if it's, like, $2 a month, the Patreon really helps out. Like, I might make that like a Patreon thing. If like my milestone reaches like a certain point, I'll do like one TJTV a month. And then I'll just post it wherever, and like it'll basically be like you guys have funded that series. That's pretty much the only thing I can do to get TJTV back online and still make it worth doing. Because I know a lot of people want to see it, and I'd like doing it, but I want to get that treasure chest first. Go back to the right. No, don't go up the stairs. Go down. Go down. Go farther down. Go farther down. Farther. Yes. Dragon horn. That's not going to be useful to me here. I really wish I could get back to the save point, because if I fight this thing and I lose, it's a long way back. Well, it's a boring stream if I don't risk it. Oh, and I run into a random encounter instead. Yeah, when I say I can't do it, I cannot do it. You know, like... I don't want to put a series in a Dropbox. Like, and again, there's no way to monetize that, so it's a lot of work. Oh my god, you are bigger than I thought. Haha. So yeah, for those paying attention, everyone in my group has flame shields on. So they just get hit points. Cameron, yes, there are a few topics that came up today that really hurt my inner child. The most mature Transformer show by far is Beast Wars. It tackles a lot of really rough issues. It has a lot of situations you don't typically see in Transformers. Easy as that. No one has missed any raging. I think we'll get through this Phoenix Cave. We'll get Locke back. Murakumo! Okay, I need that. 7 dragons remaining. The Murakumo is going to come in very handy. But that's for another time. Thoughts on the Ratchet and Clank movie? I didn't see it. Like, as much as the only thing I really knew about it was that it was just kind of an okay movie by itself, and all it really was the story from the video game on a movie screen. And the video game is a retelling of the original game, so I just really didn't really think much of it. Didn't go. Like, Beast Wars was like the first Transformer series that I knew that, like, the first cartoon that really showed death. It was a cartoon series that wasn't afraid to show characters in actual romantic relationships. It's a show that wasn't afraid of killing characters and, like, facing, like, death on a deep level. Like, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. And this is why we have Celez at the front of the party. Oh, Terra! Jump in the lead like that. Oh, I hate when the party system does that. Why would the lead character not be the head of the group? But I do love how, like, the way the game is structured. You do have this breadcrumb trail that leads you to everyone, and there are clues to learn that Locke is in the Phoenix Cave. But because the Phoenix Cave is a high-level area, and because You need 8 party members in order to make it through here. Typically, when we're not cheating like we just did. It pretty much ensures that Locke is going to be one of the last characters you recover. If not the last. Like in this case, he's the last. But remember, like when we got to the World of Ruin, it was the proof that Locke was still alive that let our heroine at the time, Celeste, regain that last little shred of hope that she had lost. So the game kind of has this poetry to it, where the first semblance of hope you have is the final member of your group you regain. Yeah, but this is one of those situations where most of the stuff in the World of Ruin is worded carefully so that any character that could be in your party can speak it, because there's no required characters at this point. So the game doesn't know who you're going to bring to any situation. But if you happen to have Celeste in your party during that, you get a couple extra lines, and it makes the scene a little bit more meaningful. Alright. Let's turn our old girlfriend into an abomination of God. If only it didn't have all those nasty cracks. You seen something about my girlfriend? Really? This is a really appropriate time. She has moisturizing problems, okay? She's got lotion. She's working on it. Oh, you're the Rock. The Rock. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. If she wakes up, don't tell her I said that. Okay, she's sensitive. Ooh. Oh no. That wasn't in the instructions. Zombie! Stab! No, touching moment. Touching moment. So it's just... The Phoenix uses the last of its power to give me some time, but I must leave again soon. Before my time is gone, something I must tell you. Something I never had a chance to say. I stole your wallet. I'm sorry. Aww. Boo! Cop out! Actually, in the writing sense, it works. She literally does not want to use the L word here. Because she knows there's someone else. Yeah, we're released. Yay! Aww. Oh, now she broke. Everything I bring to this basement breaks. She was dead before we got here. Like, for those joining me midstream, that was Locke's old girlfriend, and he's kind of responsible for the fact that she was in a coma. She died in an Imperial raid, but she was preserved. And he's been looking for the Phoenix to revive her ever since. Only to find out she couldn't be saved permanently. He got a couple more moments, just enough to have closure. But hey, we've been getting to know somebody else on the side who is not dead. Alright, here's the best part. Locke didn't just raid all the treasure chests from the Phoenix Cave. He kept them all. I don't know why he had to go back in there to get it. X Potion, Phoenix Down, X Ether, Elixir, Flame Shield, Valiant Knife. All the treasures from the Phoenix Cave. Which is kind of cool because that means you didn't have to go through everything in order to get all those treasure chests. You didn't have to go through every little nook and cranny of the cave. He just did it all for you. Man, getting plenty of achievements. Oh, just Locke and Celez? Alright. Well, it's just them in the party. Yeah, just look away. I needed a rest. MP was low. Yeah, I'm trying to watch the jump. I'm trying to watch the frame count here. Like I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop if I notice it, so I don't. So nobody misses anything. All right. Well, we got Locke back, but we're going to retain my strong party. Which is a little bit stronger now, thanks to the cave. Alright. With that out of the way, we can... Alright, change up everyone's equipment. Actually, I need to go back and flush out the equipment from the other party. Those not currently in the party. There we go. Genji stuff. Aegis stuff. Good stuff. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, let's... So I really do... Actually, wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, we're good now. I actually want to run into Death Gaze here. I want him to be part of this stream. Actually going and taking him out. So... I've seen it in the chat. I've had people asking me. There's two things that happen that, are worth discussing. So yeah, Mighty Number 9 had official trailer out, and they revealed the design for Mega Man in his upcoming cartoon. I'm debating which is worse. Because, oh, it's not pretty. So yeah, you have Mighty Number 9. Okay, Jetfire, yes, they're doing the Mega Man cartoon. For 2017, they're doing a Mega Man cartoon. I think that they're doing a movie at some point. I don't know if it's related to the cartoon. But I'm not a fan of the design. I'm really not. I'm not a fan of what I've heard about the plot either, because apparently it's Mega Man. It's Mega Man as like a superhero. So he's the boy robot going to school. He has like an identity. And then when like Gutsman or something shows up to wreck everything, he becomes Mega Man, like a Power Ranger or something. So we've already gone completely off the rails. It's actually very similar to what they did in the Dreamwave comics for Mega Man. If you remember those. You probably don't. You shouldn't. They weren't that good. And yeah, it's basically ripping off Astro Boy. Now, Mega Man was partially inspired by Astro Boy originally, but he never just straight up ripped off the plot. Similarities you can find, but not the same character at all. So yeah, and here's the thing. Mega Man's human identity is Aki Light. Like, Japanese name, A-K-I, Aki. Not Rock. Not the name he's had as, like, normal himself, not Mega Man for, God, almost 30 years now. Oh, no, his name is Aki. Because the writers are idiots. Oh, and that's not the only character we know about. No, we apparently are going to get introduced to Mega Mini, which is apparently a little tiny robot that lives in his head. Oh, we ran into him. So this is Death Gaze. Death Gaze hurts. So yeah, he starts off the match with fire. He starts off the match with L5 death, which means anyone level 5 multiples dies instantly. Yeah, the audio is still going on my end, so if anyone in the chat room says they don't hear the audio anymore, tell them to refresh. And he runs like a coward. Now, that's not a bad thing. Death Gaze has over 55,000. It's not likely you're going to kill him on your first encounter. However, he does not regain hit points between encounters. So we can go find him again, and he's got all the damage done still. So once again, I'm going to offset myself a little bit. We continue flying, and we'll see if we can't run into the little punk again. So yeah, I have no idea what they're doing. And the design on the new Mega Man in general, I'm not a fan. I think it's too busy. Like, I think the appeal to Mega Man's design has always been that it's pretty simple and solid the way it is, and that it's not complex, whereas on this new Mega Man, it seemed like if they had blank space, they tried to fill it. And they filled it in the worst ways, because now, like, he has, like, his color palette is black instead of white, which really kind of darkens him up. And what I don't like is the Tron lines. Like, do you remember when DC Comics, like, first did their reboot, and everyone's costume had these really stupid and pointless Tron lights, and everyone agreed they looked really stupid, and no one has them anymore? Yeah, For some reason, the new designer for Mega Man apparently does not realize that everyone hated Tron lines, and they're always going to be known as Tron lines. You're never going to have any kind of identity for them other than they're the lines from Tron. So I don't like the design. I do not like the design in any way. I had hopes for this cartoon because there's good people in the production. I believe it's Man of Action that's doing it, and Man of Action has a really good pedigree. If there was some semblance of what the original Mega Man was remaining, like if you tell me Dr. Wily was the one attacking the city every week, if you tell me that he's facing Gutsman and Iceman and all that, if you tell me he's, he has the ability to absorb powers, like, you take, like, the way the press release sounds, it sounds like he didn't even know he was capable of becoming Mega Man until, like, an origin episode in episode 1. Like, it was just something built into him all along. Like, the whole thing of Mega Man's persona is that he's willing to turn himself into a weapon in order to do what's right. He doesn't like to fight, he doesn't believe in fighting, but he knows it's necessary in order to protect people, in order to protect the world. That's a pretty big thing, because that's his whole mythos. That's his whole ideology. So he is very pacifistic, but he will do what is necessary, including the thing he hates to do the most, which is fight. If that is what it needs, if that's what it means to protect. This cartoon does not have that. This cartoon is cool, I'm a superhero, I never knew I could do this, and that decision that changed him, it changed him and made him who he is, never happens. That's really annoying. Like, my hopes for that cartoon have plummeted a lot. Then on the other side of the coin, yeah, I understand why people don't like Teen Titans Go, but I also understand it's for a completely different audience than the original Teen Titans. Whereas they've said it in the press release that this is a Mega Man series that's for new young fans and for classic fans alike. Yeah, pull the other one. Yeah, the Proto Men are fun. The Proto Men are fun. I like the Proto Men. I like the Megas. The Megas are really cool stuff. There he is. Round 2. Pour it on. Oh yeah, we'll get to Mighty Number 9 trailer. We'll get there. I really need to set this guy on fire first. Of course, I think it might take one more turn to finish him off. So we might have some more time here. Nope! Got him! And there's why we needed to fight him. Piece of magicite fell from Deathgaze's maw. Bahamut. So now the skies are free, no random encounters possible in the sky anymore. We can fly. Wherever we like. Okay, so now that we've got the full cast back together, I think it's time for some side questing. And when I think side quests in this game, there's two things that come to mind. One of them is dragon hunting. I'm going to do some of it this stream. I think I got one more stream of this game in me for next Tuesday. So I want to do a little bit of both. In this stream, I want to do a few of the dragons, and... come on. Oh, no. This is what I want. I've got... Alright. And... Would I use Go-Go? I typically would. Like, typically I would use Go-Go, because he's so broken. But he's also not leveled right now, because we just got him last stream, and I only had time to level my main party since then. Alright, so I'll give my other magic caster Bahamut. His flare is incredibly powerful. And... oh man, you don't have anything that Phoenix teaches. Alright, you can have Phoenix for now. Adrahoth, it's not my connection. This is something on YouTube's end. It's either something on YouTube's end or something Comcast is doing to my connection. It's been going on for like a month now, and I don't know what it is, but my connection speed anywhere else but YouTube is perfect. I never have any problem like this other than when it's YouTube. Alright, so let's see. What can I swap out here? Right, so Mega Man related atrocities. So this includes, of course, Mighty Number 9's trailer, which I saw people were absolutely hating, but I didn't see why. Like, it's about, like, well, at this point, like, only like a couple hours ago, I actually saw it. Wow. Like, that game has such bad PR at this point. Why on earth would you look at that trailer and go, yeah, release that. That's good. That's good for us. God, it's such a dated commercial. It's such a dated trailer. Like, it feels like one of the trailers they would send you on a VHS with a Nintendo Power, you know? It reminds me of the stuff they'd send you to promote Donkey Kong Country or Star Fox 64. That kind of nonsense. Actually, hang on, let me save first. Yes, and like, the writing alone in that commercial was just... I don't know what they were thinking. Because, yeah, someone brought it up in the chat room earlier. They just flat out insult anime fans. Like, they just flat out insult anime fans like a high school jock kind of insult. Like, don't you realize how many anime fans are going to be watching this trailer? Do you realize how... You're a Japanese game company. You're making a Mega Man-like game. Do you realize how many anime fans are also video game fans? They are just, like, immediately alienating them. Oh. Sorry. There we go. high. Earth Dragon. Which can't do anything to me. Oh, well, he can impale me. What else? What's good on him? See how he likes Blizzard. No one likes the Phantom Rush, except me. Yeah, I've said it in the chat a few times now. I'm not talking any of the current comic spoilers. Because that's brand new stuff. Yeah, and yeah, he's trying to bring me down. That won't work since I'm using Angel Wings. Oh, no, no, no. Fire up Blizzara. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Jetfire, just search YouTube for Mighty Number 9 trailer. It'll come up. The dislikes on it are amazing. Like, the dislikes are just, like, astonishing. Looks like you saved the day for us once again. 6 dragons. So, if you're keeping count at home, that's 2 dragons that I have now cheaped my way into victories for. Alright. If I remember who had what. Actually, I'll give her a ribbon now that we have 2 of them. Oh, what else did he have? Oh, the Hermes sandals. Right, because I wanted him to, There they are. And you had a ward bangle. Alright. Am I gonna play Fall of Cybertron? Yeah. At some point, yes. It's gonna be a while since we just did, War for Cybertron. I want to space it out just a little bit more. Will I buy Combiner War or Unite Warrior Computron? The answer is yes. It's I will admit, not the. I'm watching my frames drop right now. It's still having. Okay, now it's giving me real issues right now. Like, I'm watching it. Like, on OBS, I have this little green box that will turn green to yellow to red, depending on my connection health, and it keeps turning red on me. Alright, so if it stabilizes and we can get back to actually talking. Oh, of course. But yeah, right now I'm planning to buy both. I'm planning to buy both Computrons. And I've explained this before, and I'll explain it when I have both. So I still watch my frames drop. Like, I honestly see advantage and disadvantage to both figures. Both of them look good. For various different reasons. You know, I think Hasbro gave me the afterburner I wanted. I think Takara gave me something more akin to the light speed I wanted. And Takara, like, nailed Strafe. Looks, or not Strafe, but Nose Cone. nose cone looks amazing. Takara's, or Hasbro's nose cone looks terrible. The upside to Hasbro's is it comes with 2 extra figures, stop here. Yeah, so 2 extra figures on the Hasbro version. As well as, yes, he comes with new hands and he comes with new feet and all that. Takara's has the remolded chest and head, so it has more of a toy accuracy, has some more accuracy to it. But also, Takara's, or Hasbro's, also has a lot more paint apps to actually give some more of its original detail. Can't remember what they're weak to. I want to see what Bahamut looks like in this version. Yeah, and I would actually agree that the strafes seem like... Oh no. Oh no. Ah, you... Oh, you jerk. Reflect. Haven't run into any monsters that know Reflect until now. Ugh. Okay, now I'm just staring at my connection. I'm just staring at this dropped frame counter. We're up to 7,900. No, I don't think Takara's gonna. I don't think Takara's gonna use the new hands and feet because they've had plenty of time. Like there's like they have new heads, new chests, new torso, like new everything on those toys already. If they were gonna show new hands and feet for the combiner, they would have done it already. Monster in a box I'm inevitably going to regret. Oh! Oh, you're kidding me. Let's try out the new stuff. Faraga. Blizzaga. Barrier change. Just changes elemental weakness, I believe. I don't know what it is now. Didn't know what it was before, but... Just strike thunder and fire. No, no! Oh! Wrecked! No, no, no. Raise. Okay, I need... Vanish... Oh! Got him! Oh, poor Edgar doesn't get experience for this one. Gladius. Oh, no one got experience anyway. Oh, well. I actually think the real Tonberries went worse than that did. Okay, Edgar's got a lot of hit points. He can do the healing here. There's a save point in here. No, yeah, if a party member is, I believe if they are knocked out, zombified, or petrified, they don't get experience for the fight. They have to be active at the end. So, now, Jetfire, here's the thing. Afterburner is red, but only in the cartoon. Like, that's one thing, like, why they are different. Takara went for the animated version. Like, Takara went anime accurate, Hasbro went toy accurate. So that's where the discrepancies in the two come from. Oh, no, what are you doing to me? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, my God! Oh, my God. I am sorry, Celeste. Oh, she got absolutely crushed. I'm gonna give you an X potion just to apologize. Death Tarot. That has... Suddenly I'm very wary of these fights now. I don't have anything that's in... I don't have anything that resists Reflect yet, so... Not a whole lot I can do... Not a whole lot I can do against this guy. I don't think he can suplex himself. Oh no, he's reflected too. Right. This is going really good. Just let Sabin carry the fight. L for Flare. No one divisible by 4. Yeah, Combiner Wars Strafe does not have as much retooling as Unite Warrior Strafe, but they started with an aerial bot mold, so I don't think they needed as much. Like, Takara was really insistent on reusing the Blast-Off mold, which I can understand, but it does not really... You know, it doesn't, it's not like it's necessary to use that mold. Like, I think both of them are fine. Okay. Do you have the one I want? You don't. Of all the spells. Oh well. Bahamut then. There we go. And now... No. Oh no, I lost my first spell. There we go. Nope, missed that command. So, reflect, and now Firaga. Bounce. No, that to do 83 damage. Level 4 flare. That is weird. Like, YouTube, I don't know if YouTube sets is supposed to notify you by email or anything, but it should always come up in your subscriptions if there's a live stream going on. Which way? Alright, this is what I want. Hex Potion. And where are you? Magicite Shard. At some point, I am going to learn magic that can't be reflected, but unfortunately, I don't have that option right now. Does Drill Bison's name give anyone else Street Fighter 2 flashbacks? Save and learn for Raga. How's... Edgar, cure everyone up. Beautiful. Now, coming down here is actually rather hazardous because the enemies are high leveled. And because my only way out of here is by going back to Figaro Castle and digging back out of the sand, I can't use any kind of escape method. Teleport doesn't work, and teleport stones don't work. I can't get out of here. Two of them now. Great. Great. That's not bad. You know, on Tuesday the stream worked fine, and I thought we were in the clear. I really have to have some kind of talk with YouTube. I don't know if this is their problem or Comcast's problem. All I know is it only happens with YouTube. The new room's good. It's the same old room, it's just recreated. Reworked. It feels better in here. It feels like I have space to breathe. I just hope it doesn't start cutting out like that during this, because this is actually a pretty cool story element. Like, this is the area of the game that really cements that Terra is the main character of the game. Not just that she's the first character you get, or that she's the one who is most hurt by Kefka. But everything in this game is pretty much revolved loosely around this war that happened 1,000 years ago. This is the site of a 1,000-year-old battle. You know, but like I said, this game kind of has a poetry to it, where there are elements, there are big important elements to it that kind of come back. You know, one part rhymes with another, and this whole section, this rhymes with Terra's backstory. It's like really important that you bring Terra down here so it has the best effect. Ew! Ah, nasty. Oh, I met him on the train. He was good. killed by a ghost. Isn't that always the way? Legend tells of an ancient battle between the Esper Odin and a powerful Magus. It took place in the Great Hall of the castle. So this place is rough. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, Celeste has Blizzaga now. Ah, Terra's completely learned. Alright. Hang on, I gotta switch that off, because... what else? Alright. How are you doing with Bahamut? Just out of curiosity. 70%. Getting there. Punisher. I have my own Frank Castle. Alright. This is the part where I learn how much I hate life. Monster in a box. He's mostly physical attacks, so I want to make sure I can vanish everybody very quickly and then lay in with the offense. Of course, it doesn't help if he does that. Stop it! Man, Celeste's magic is really hurting right now. Didn't even notice that. Should be okay. Gale cut. This might hurt a lot. Oh no, that's fine, actually. Alright, dropping fireballs on him. Soul power increases. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, oh no! Oh no! This... Oh no! Oh no! Everything went bad. Everything went bad. Guilt? Ugh, don't do that. I can't run. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my, I might not have survived another round of that. Master's Scroll. Okay, Sabin, with the last of your magic, can you please keep us all from dying? Pretty please? Thank you. The Master Scroll is extremely valuable in this game. I'm about to show you why. I'm going to give him the Genji glove, so now we can go two-handed. And we'll give him the Master Scroll immediately. Oh, I forgot he was wearing the sprint shoes. Hang on, I gotta sprint somebody. Who can do with that? Oh, well, yeah, we'll get rid of your ribbon. You're dying all the time anyway. Alright, I'm going back to the save point before we go farther into the castle. Alright. Show him what you do now, Sabin. I have become death. Oh man, I love doing that. Yeah, Sabin used Fury Swipes if Fury Swipes actually did anything decent. Yeah, I have 1/10 that I'm going to go ahead and use. And I'm going to hope that this is enough to get me through the rest of this area. I should have brought Mog. I should have just cheaped the whole thing. Just gone, bought Mog, you know, just ran through here with the Moogle. But yeah, that's one of the most devastating combos in the entire game. Sabin just became a glass cannon, but oh my god, what a cannon. Combined with his brother that can attack everyone with non-element. Very, very potent team. Oh no, not again. Jeez, I forgot everyone here has Reflect. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sabin got a whole bunch of stuff too. What are you doing with no Esper? Letting all this go to waste. Here, you start learning the good stuff. There's Odin. Crumbles and leaves a shard of magicite. I was waiting for someone to come along so he could break down. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh! Wow. That hurt way more than it should have. Edgar, please. Edgar, please. The only thing he uses his magic for is to keep us from dying. Nothing in here. Demon, it's everything. It's all YouTube, and I'm not going to deal with this fight coming in from it with a disadvantage. Yeah, Mad Demon, everything on my end is set correctly. Everything on my end works fine. It is all YouTube. Blizzard Orb. Gold Hairpin. So now both of my magic ladies can have better spell usage. Hang on. There we go. I knew there was a button on the stairs somewhere. Alright, let's see how you like this. It can oh, I thought flare couldn't be reflected. Oh. Never mind. We're leaving now. Okay, mental note. I have to wait for Meteor before I get a spell that can't be reflected. Alright, let's hurry up and actually get what I need from here. It's a book encrusted with glittering gems. The Queen's Diary. I have fallen in love with Odin. It is a forbidden love, I know, but the flames of passion obey not rule or reason. And this is why you bring Terra. Love between a human and an Esper. Her parents were not the first. Oh, hi. I forgot you were here. I can't remember which dragon this is. I'm trying to think. Ice Dragons in Narji. Gold Dragon and Death Dragon are in Kefka's Tower. Storm Dragon is somewhere else. Holy Dragon is in the Cult of Kefka Tower. What is this one? It's not Spyro! I'm trying to remember what element this thing is so I can prep. It must be the Thunder Dragon. Like, I can't think of anything else. Okay. Do I have Thunder Shields? I've got... Oh, I've got 2. So... Dragon, I can't do anything for you, Edgar. You're just gonna have to grin and bear it. Do I have any armor that can handle lightning? Oh, does not look like it. Halves the damage of multiple elements. What elements? Well, we'll try. Blue dragon. Water element. Yeah, am I misplacing a dragon then? I don't have anything for water. Yeah, it's actually gonna require lightning. I have plenty of lightning spells, so that's not an issue. Ben, don't talk to me about triggers. I'm not here to coddle. Alright, we're just gonna lay into him as hard and fast as I can. Oh man, he hits like a truck. fighting a Gyarados is what I'm fighting. That's why he's so weak to lightning. He's double weak against it. And I think Celeste is actually immune to water attacks somehow. I don't know how. Woohoo! Zantetsuken. 5 dragons remain. Now here's the interesting thing. If my connection will cooperate, and I will tell you the interesting thing. If we check right now, we have the Odin Magicite, which can actually teach me Meteor. One of the strongest spells in the game. Like, the second strongest spell in the game. However, right here, right now, I can talk to this statue right now, and it will transform Odin into Raiden, which as an Esper has the same effect, but it teaches a different spell. And it's a very useful spell, but it's not Meteor. That said, this is not the only way to learn Meteor anymore. I believe one of the new Espers also teaches Meteor, and teaches Meteor at a better pace. But yeah, for now I'm going to leave her there, and we'll go ahead and keep Odin the way he is. Yeah, I really like this place, though. Like, it's good for leveling later on. You know, unless you want to throw magic, in which case you need something a little bit more potent. Yeah, I'm not gonna run from this thing. Terra, learn Quake. More spells, more power. Ah, come on. Here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I really want to know how, like, I really want to see just how much damage he's doing altogether. Alright, save up, or we're getting out of here. Because for now, we have everything we need from that place. Oh, gah. Not without Sabin. Not without Sabin. I really don't want to run away. Yeah, that's what I meant by glass cannon. Like, he can do so much damage now, but he can take none. Yeah, I really liked Ratchet and Prime. I was happy. Oh, wrong way. I was happy to see him again. Yeah, when Sabin is really doing all of my damage, when he is my own, like, when he is my own personal apocalypse, yeah, when I suddenly lose him, it's a little bit disconcerting. Yeah, he's poisoned now. Yeah, I don't even think I have antidotes anymore. Where's my remedies? Ah, it's all mixed up. There we go. Remedy. And back to Figaro Castle. This is the annoying part. Yeah, restart the engines, take me all the way over here, and I have to go all the way back. Welcome to Figaro. There's nothing here but sand and Figaro. My least favorite toy line other than Armada and Titanium? Are you really doing that? Revenge of the Fallen. I thought those toys were pointlessly complicated, and of every toy line I played with, it has the most just unpleasant toys to play with, from like, you know, like from Chromia and RC to like for Revenge of the Fallen, it's like Chromia, RC, Demolisher, Rampage, Mixmaster, Mudflap. Just this really long line of just, ugh. God, do I have to transform that, really? Okay, well, I wanted to work in one more side quest, but because YouTube is being annoying tonight, I think if we're gonna do one more, we're gonna make it a, as I am describing this, my connection just went to 0. Okay, so, like I was trying to explain... Kipopopo? Who do I bring? Who do I bring? Oh, have to bring him. Have to bring him. Gotta bring him. And Celeste, why not? Yeah, spend the time offline removing the curse from the cursed shield. Oh, that's something we can do. That's something else we can do. Okay, so... Okay, so save real quick. Oh, hit the button too fast. Okay. We're gonna do this quick little thing. So you remember before when I told you that this is like, Gao was like the most tacked on character in the game? Oh, hello again, it's been a while. Let me tell you, those repairs of yours were top notch. I told you, I'm not... Now hurry up and fix the chair. Oh, I swear to God, I want to pee in your stove. I don't even know what that means. But we think we found Gao's dad. And this is literally the only story Gao has. Gao's dad. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. We should at least dress you up a bit. Extreme Makeover! Final Fantasy Edition! know. Don't say wow when you mean sorry. Yow. Nothing. So, there's a few things about this that are really weird. Like, for one, Shadow is... Okay, see him in the chair? Shadow's helping us shop for Gao's clothes. I don't know why. And Tara is suddenly obsessed with clothes shopping. Everything you like, boy, when you be able to move. The weird thing about this storyline, though, is it seems to not fit with the rest of the World of Ruin. Like, everything is very much upbeat and jovial. And the characters involved... Like, the characters involved are, like, the ones you meet early on. Like, it's Tara and Celeste that are doing most of the dress-up here. You know, pick something already. Boom. That's a Kempo gi. Not what I had in mind. Depending on what characters you have, that scene changes a little bit. You can actually get Gao dressed up in a tuxedo first, and he asks if he's going to a funeral, which kind of bizarre. If it's Jetfire, is there any Transformer YouTuber I don't like? Honestly, I don't pay attention to any other Transformer YouTuber, so no. Like, I don't hold petty grudges like that. Like, if Optibotimus thinks I'm taking shots at him, that's entirely in his head, because I don't know. I use a Coke can in my videos because it's conveniently sized. Pretty much everyone knows the size of a soda can. Like, if he wants to be paranoid, let him be paranoid. I'm minding my own business, and I don't get that petty. I don't take shots at anybody. And that's the only thing I'm saying on the subject. Like, well, yeah, Vangelis I'll watch from time to time if it's a toy that I'm curious about. But since we're both reviewers, we both pretty much pick up the same toys, like, at the same time. So by the time you review something, I already know it. A dream in which some kind of demon child was born. Grab the thing and rush off to the belt with it. Oh my god. Your parents must have been so proud to have such a fine son. Dennis, you're watching me play my favorite game. Beat him up. Beat up the old man. Do we put him in a bow tie? Seriously. Oh, that didn't go well. Aww. And that's it. Gao's storyline is complete. It's such a letdown. Kupopopo. Change party members? Yes, absolutely. Terra. Locke. Sabin. Mog. Yeah, I think even the writers of the game admit Gao is very tacked on. Gao really has no element in the story. They just thought it was a fun idea for a character to have someone that could learn monster abilities. It really has absolutely no influence or effect on the plot whatsoever. Alright, let's just go ahead and give him the 2 things I need. I really don't need anything else, but just in case. We have an important decision coming up, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we'll end the stream on for the night. Next mountain. No, there's no return of the Bumble Crotch. Yeah, and actually, I want to double save this one just in case. Okay. I will admit there's a decision in this town I probably should not leave to you. But we're going to roam around and do a few things anyway. Okay, so. Now that we have lock, we can unlock every door in this place. There's not a whole lot we can do here. We just pretty much open the town back up. But there's a couple things. I want to say there's something else hidden besides. I thought it was in the treasure room, but apparently not. Yeah, Jetfire, this is classic JRPG. JRPGs, well, here goes my connection again. But yeah, Jetfire, classic JRPGs go on a long time. They are, like, infamous for just girth of story. Because keep in mind, the genre of RPG is supposed to recreate the feeling of playing Dungeons and Dragons, where you go around, you explore a world, and you do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, this is the last guy left in the town of Narji. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to give you this. Dennis, yeah, that's a problem I've had with YouTube for about a month now. I have no idea how to clear it up. It's just for some reason their stream service just does not want to work. I ran a weapon shop for 70 years, but I've never felt a power like the one I feel in this stone. If I were to grind it down into the shape of a blade, it would make a very powerful weapon. What do you say? Here's the big decision. Do we leave it as the... Now, okay. The sword Ragnarok is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. And if I bet it at the Colosseum, I can get what used to be the most powerful weapon in the game. In the Super Nintendo version, it was called Illumina. Here, it's called Lightbringer. I love the weapon. The Magicite Ragnarok allows me to transform monsters into items if their hit points are low enough. And while that does give me access to some pretty rare stuff, it's extremely difficult to use. The Ragnarok materia is important because it lets me get it lets me get Ultima, the top spell in the entire game. Now, in the Super Nintendo, this was a much bigger decision. This was a much bigger decision in the Super Nintendo game, because here in the GBA, this is based on the GBA remake, which means eventually we can get weapons that are actually stronger than the Lightbringer. But I have to start fighting super bosses to get them. Can you go back to him? No. Once the decision is made, it's done. You either get the sword or you get the Magicite. You cannot get both. Well, technically you can, but by the time you have access to another Ragnarok, the game's pretty much done. It's kind of stupid to at the point of the game that you get that, it'd be really stupid to go all the way back out the game just so you have a Ragnarok in game. So okay, so what's it gonna be? I'm looking Magicite sword, Magicite stone, which is Magicite. Sword, stone, sword in the stone, sword in the stone. Not sure. That's an abstain. I will tell you, there is, if I make it the sword, there is another way to get Ultima. It takes a long time, but there is another way to get Ultima. Make it into cake. I think making a cake out of a rock would be a little bit inedible. Adrahoth, leaving it as Magicite would let me get Ultima, but I can also get Ultima by breaking the curse on the Cursed Shield, which is the other thing I can get in this place. Yeah, the Dragon's Den. Yeah, eventually I get the Dragon's Den weapons and this becomes obsolete, but... No, you can't get... The only other way to get the sword is to steal it from one of the final bosses in the game. And at that point, you really can't leave to use the sword anywhere else. Okay, I'm seeing more for stone. I'm seeing more for stone. Let's get the Magicite. Now, technically, you should be able to just, like... Hey, I'm, like... You should be able to, like, hand it back to him when you're done. It's like, hey, all my guys learn the spell now. Here, make me the sword. But it won't let you do that. I don't know why it won't let you do that, because that would actually make sense. Okay, there's one last thing to do. If I can remember where it is. Hey, you alive? Here, take it. Everyone hands me glowy stuff in this town now. The curse shield. If only there was a way to lift the curse, it would be the finest shield in the world. So, yay. I have a shield that has a curse on it now. Yay! Cursed shield. Bloodstained shield that inflicts various status ailments. Yeah, So, here's what the Curse Shield does. When you equip the Curse Shield, not only are you extremely vulnerable to damage, because it gives no defense whatsoever, it also gives you every status ailment in the game, outside of, like, Petrify. That said, if you break the curse, it becomes the Paladin Shield. And the Paladin Shield is the best shield in the game. In order to break the curse, you need to take the Curse Shield into battle 256 times. Now you can equip a ribbon, and the ribbon will take away all of those status effects except for Condemned, which means you have to beat all your fights within 30 seconds. That said, like most everything else in this game, there's a trick. So that is what I'm probably going to devote my weekend to, is breaking the shield's curse and beefing everybody up to where they need to be. The next time I stream, I'm going to finish off our dragon hunting. There's one more major side quest I need to do, and then we take it to Kefka. Right now, the plan is for Tuesday to be the last Final Fantasy VI stream. I might do a bonus one at some other point if I don't have any other game I'd rather play, and we'll go through and do like the Dragon's Den and all the super bosses. But for now, Tuesday is where I plan to end it off. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. YouTube problems aside, this has been fun. I always like hanging out with you guys. Big crowd tonight for some reason. I'm happy everyone showed up. And if you want to see the clown go down, join me on Tuesday. My characters will be beefy enough to handle the Kefka's Tower, as well as all the leftover stuff that there is still to do in this game. So, I've got a lot of grinding to do, and I will see you guys next week to see the results. Until then, good night, everybody.